Today, now the 13th day of May 2025. Well, some man already dey inside the 14th day. Okay. Wait. First lady say the diamond wey Koidu holding the mine not showing na the only bloody thing. See you in court. The diamond not showing na the only bloody thing. Koidu holding bloody. Wait. Nah, are the diamond blood diamond? No, we don't come up a blood diamond. Even yesterday, the president talk say trading they say blood diamond. The diamond they own at the mine, not train at the only bloody thing. So is the diamond bloody? Madam First Lady, how you do? We know say yesterday be busy. The pine back today. But can't force back come. Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's it on PlayStation. Now you get a man. Yeah, thank you. You say Koidu Holdings waiting? Now then first be write letter. Yes. But then say, then we get intention. They make the intention known, say the one for K you go na court. Is it waiting? Now make yourself turn and give them. Aye? You ready, mommy? Now make yourself tell her, say, yourself get intention for take legal action against them back. No, what be tell you say, make you lick and pardon, I don't be saying let you do the same thing we then do. Then a open call. You not waiting. You not open call. Then if you not open call, why make you not be just taken directly to court? Why you self tell and say you? Oh, you say waiting. If me not see all the lawyers the name we leak by the letter. Yeah, I see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I see them. 13 lawyers. 1, 3. You see? 11 pages, yes, 11 pages. So each lawyer gets 1 page. Who's 2 lawyers they want to mix? Okay, they're all now then cow. Okay. So you know the play with there. Wow. Your intention will get not to the own kind. Okay, got you. But no, if we don't go to direct, the way we do and so now, because the last time, even your sister tell we say, now open call. So, you know, me self no one thing say now open call yourself the open call. You for don't take a step forward, let show them say you pass there. But still, don't forget to who side this fete begin. Now then people will lost their job. How did the fete begin? So what's in the plan for them? Okay, if you take the way I go court, you win them, then go pay then the compensation back. But with them, but money go come out again. Because see so lawyer the back of the fete say they don't add the name per the list. Yeah, they say they want the name for be added by the list because it's you this na the mami in case. Okay, well, una the lawyer they all say una for be lekle una name day. Una go fetch for the workers they know. Is it it? Una the mami no. Fambulem. The mami na tell we say after them don't enjoy the fine cake yesterday. In ready now for Koidu holding today. The company Koidu is ready for them today. They began for tell we say not to the diamond no more than the mine nine bloody. Well, since you there now, bloody diamond. I thought yesterday self-president Bill talk say Salon was known for blood diamond but not anymore. So this one way they say no to the diamond no more nine bloody. What else? Okay, the trick. The sweat way the workers then they sweat when they pay and I make them. Nah, still confused. Okay. Pambulem. Where the first lady poster one day, it follow with 11 pages. We not go able to do the 11 pages now. Just as Koidu Holdings, not to everything we been do, but page 1 first. Gung we did one. There we go and pick now. Now road. Yeah? Let we check page 1. Tijan Cole, Yila, and partners. Baristas. Not to one, not to barista. Baristas at law, solicitors, legal, and business consultant. So, Yila. Ketu Yila House. That's Nainga the building. Okay. 63 Barwick Street. Then put the tin number all and they bank with GT Bank. So if you self they look for swamp of lawyers, Tijan Cole Yila and partners, then they. The practitioners them, where they inside this gung. Ibrahim Sori Yila Esquire, Ibrahim Tommy Esquire. Now ask me say Ibrahim Tommy Esquire, Abubakar Sharif Esquire, Umu Niale Bapi Esquire, James Tabakamara lawyer Esquire, lawyer Ibrahim Khalil Koroma, Aisatu Din Tarawali, Abdul Tijan Cole the lawyer Esquire, Janissa Edwina Frances Momodu the lawyer Esquire, lawyer Mohammed Hassan Bangura, lawyer Edith A.L. Cheto, lawyer Musa Kai Samba, lawyer Farouk Sulaiman Taiwo Adedoyin Esquire. Totid. Can I do all this? Una go able. You say waiting? You say 1 mineral. Don't do for whip all the wire come out. Yeah? Koidu. Una try go pay them people. No can they make money say 1 mineral alone do? One no more if you soon go on that go on account. All the line na then they surface again. He say, una no say that I made the all be the tawale they can write the name. Gustav, Bodin come. I she don't ping, you write that letter. You say yeah intention for take legal action. You say one can she don't say. No. Okay, Obayanda, yes. She don't Obayanda. She don't do. You don't make now? Look how the first lady they make like I be they make yesterday where they would sing be they talk up the stage. The mami no ene kanya yuma. Na me don't put a Obayanda. Aha. Yes. Gustav Frederick Bodin, Director and General Counsel, Octia Limited. Dear Mr. Bodin, the swamp of lawyers then I then write this. Page 1. Notice of intended legal action, unlawful interference, incitement, defamation, and damages to Koidu Holding and Octia Limited. With a reply to waiting una be right. Bodin, waiting you be right. Now with the reply to sue. We have been consulted and with service retained by the First Lady of Salon. And inside this letter, we go to refer to them as we clients. Una letter or you letter when you write to we clients. When are the First Lady? That letter there, now be 6th May 2025. The one they write to you na the 13th May 2025. Una address them to we client where concern the above. Why be don't say on additional that defamation, that all that thing there. And una be copy Iman, the president of Sierra Leone. Not so no more una copy. Una copy several ministers of government. And served as well on we client on the 7th day of May. Oh wow. So Koidu Holdings then carry the letter gang to the First Lady. So instead they accept on social media no more they poster no. Because according to this, he say and served as well on the 7th of May, they served the client, they served the First Lady the letter. Let no say them be mean business. Okay. Now I see why the First Lady not left and you now. Alright. So we serve they hand over the letter to we for make we reply to una. We are further informed by our client that she saw your said letter on social media for quite some time before it was formally served on our office. So Koidu Holdings, una can post the letter first on social media before una go give the mommy. Okay, so the law they pick up on that. And so una put on social media before una formally go serve on our office. And then look am as a deliberate thing una design and execute for make una go make the public because she don't have the rank the talk and then dissatisfy against what you una do. Una swan for subject them to national and international book and ridicule. Una want me then make fun of the First Lady with clear intent to destroy her standing in society locally and internationally. Okay. Alright. Then at page 1. Let's go page 2. Because they look they take and first. The deliberate motive for make una pull la letter then on social media before una go give the first lady first. Then get for dig param. Even when you are fully aware that the laws of Sierra Leone and those of USA una dey yanda, that's Channel's Island. I didn't dey. Because I did Gustav, I did address the letter too. Traditions and precedents from the common law of England provide grave consequences, including punitive damages against you and your company. That's Octia Limited and Koidu Limited. For when I pull that letter in on social media. Okay. Besides, additional legal consequences may lie and be pursued against you personally. You go staff with the leak camp you back 1-to-1. Yes. Under the Legal Practitioners Code of Conduct, regulating the practice of law in the jurisdiction where you are licensed to practice law. So then take and find first. Let me go inside the summary. Summary of the Mami in case against you, Gustav, and Koidu, the company. The one for summarizing. As will be demonstrated in the ensuing paragraph, we try to go for right with the other paragraph the way they can before. There is sincerely no legal and factual basis for the boku false claim them. Lie, Jifanji, what you put inside that letter against the first lady. In fact, you feeble, weak attempts for draw a nexus between the first lady in intervention by una company in labor dispute with the workman them, which said intervention was initiated by and at your behest, as well as any economic loss emanating therefrom, is simply supported by the available facts in that the strike action had begun long before management asked for we first lady when our client intervention for resolve the existing impasse. Where not to the first lady can put strike as una allegedly talks in can put strike. The law then say the strike be don't begin a lot yourself before the first lady can join the strike. In the same way, in the same vein, by the same south side the blood they pass, by that same road they that una threaten for seek legal international redress and diplomatic sanction against the Mami in self, the champions of hands of our girls. Una not afraid the pa in Boliai. That one day una talk so. And una not get my you na right, you can't cough say you go freezing assets. Wait. Yes, now so then be talk. When I mean they go and pull the assets there now. We then say then get a banjul. They not say them. The pass say triple correct yourself. They say them. They say allegedly na the Mami. And not say me. So the pausa you in the. You know, okay? Okay. For them, what then they wanna talk? Una not afraid. Una even talk about travel restriction. Una talk about extradition. Una not afraid though. Una put tamper with clients. Say in any local or international court will come flying in your face for lacking legal basis. And any court owner can go local or international, then go just dismiss the case with contempt. Where that punkan owner right so deserve. In particularly, the misleading claims wanna make against the mommy, including the claim for say ACC they investigate them or don't investigate them for the use of public funds for in private and financial interest, knowing same owner no say big you go staff you no say na false that one day, and ACC don't dispute them fun in self. It is a compelling case for defamation. Clearly. Clearly. Say, una be accused the first lady for defamation. Well, the law they don't show you Gustav outside the defamation day. Just as I know, he say wetin. He say I talk back. I say the pine boliai. Yagi Joseph Sanon. He say if me na you waiting talk pada audio. For say the panel they treat the mommy fine. Aye? Mix me though. Una see the other they cut cake or they kiss yesterday. The pan they want feed at the cake in agree. Yeah, the pan agree. He watch the mommy one carry like not try more. No can feed me cake na ya. You know, see the former vice president of Nigeria, Sidon. Then Kotoju back Sidon. Don't feed me cake. And the panel agree. Tout the mommy be the make one carry like say one feed them but not agree. But now come back to the wire. We the law they don't find. It's a compelling case for defamation, which the laws of both Sierra Leone and your parent company in jurisdiction where they end also on Adeso, it provide grave legal consequences for and which we clients shall. So they don't show, They don't show who side the whole Koidu the company. They don't show who side the whole Koidu the company. Who side the whole and for defamation. They don't show them already. Our clients shall pursue local and internationally, then they pursue Koidu for defamation concerning that ACC case. I tell you say, now the summary of waiting and plan for do Koidu the company and got staff in self. Now they all two they drag. Yeah? But wait to the mommy. So this letter, Gustav and Koidu them don't receive them before a kind of social media because today the 13 and the letter na the 13 will see the addresser. Upset themselves be don't receive them before a kind of media. If not, well, and so the case no go all water. That part the. By waiting, we don't talk just now. And before proceeding to the deal with the specifics of una defamation and malicious claim against the mommy, Okay, we instruction from our clients regarding remedy for una conduct for which una do. Let me make clear una know. We dey go page 3. Yeah? I not like kuna. Koidu, I not like kuna. The mami, then lo ya ba cannot like de. I not like kuna. You know why I talk so? Well, listen. Then say, for them no go do wetin dem plan for do. Now this one Koidu for do. That you issue a formal apology to the First Lady. Papa God. Why make Africa man who like big, eh? It's enough for just big. Big. Just big the mommy. Issue a formal apology to the mommy, considering the pack of misleading statements when we talk against we client when at the mommy, we be then sound a letter where we think to say create public dissatisfaction or disaffection for we clients, and you circulate that said apology the way you don't write and down for apologize. How you post that one? Now so if you post and day back widely, all who side post table you post and day. And not done there. Number 2, you and you said company, you got staff and Octia and Koidu the company, una they pay damages for defaming the First Lady of Sierra Leone in the sum of 50 million United States dollars. Yeah. This now 50 against 20. Yes. Because Gustav in be say for Leone no go before the First Lady for pay 20 million United States dollars. Let me read that part today for you. Where Gustav MBC, Koidu, the company. We hereby demand the following: payment of 20 million United States dollars to restart operation so the dismissed or terminated employees can resume their duties immediately and their entitlement to end of service benefits reinstated. 20 million United States dollars. Well, the mommy in lawyer then say that you and your said company una for pay damages for defaming we client in the sum of 50 million United States dollars to the National Revenue Authority of Sierra Leone within 1 week. Okay, wait. So why not NRA then for go pay the money too? Eh? Eh, Papa God. Eh? NRA say then they want money. But I tell you say Yila and partners. They say this Tijankol. They say on no mix then they. Now me then they go lock the mouth. Yeah? But yeah, how NRA don't pass with EDSA and SLRA say the lock the mouth. It don't something of the past, eh? Who busy right now? Papa God saloon. Hey. Okay, loud you go. Then give them 1 week for pay 15 million United States dollar and then for pay that money there to NRA. But NRA say then they don't mix the deal. Then they don't do the full fetch with the dipper. Eh? Okay. Failure. If una fail for pay that money there, we instruction for institute legal proceedings against you, Gustav, and you company them na Sierra Leone, and in the same way we go get solicitors them back na England also na there for me them do the same for ensure say that $50 million we don't ask for, the demands of our clients are met. They not done do. Additionally, measures to be pursued by our clients include reporting the conduct of your said companies with international human rights organization. Wait, not so una left. Una self just they do almost the same thing way they do. Bona self. Okay. Let it go. Including but not limited to Amnesty International, then go report to Nadi. Human Rights Watch, then go report to Nadi. Amnesty International not don't pull a report. Okay, we'll go for check that one day back. With the results for say diamonds them where una young company they produce where una mine Sierra Leone and other side will be declared internationally to be produced of human rights violations and abuse. So then say if they know gun listen to what they don't tell them for that 50 million and for right and apologize. For say them sorry. For big. Then go report say the diamond. Human rights violation and abuse. Then go tag and parent. But again, it is our fervent hope and trust for say una go make such approach come to light. Let us go do this so. As it go lead to a global boycott of una already tainted diamond. Hey. Then say la tell una say. Let una not worry about that. They not be seen. Yeah. Tijanko Lila and partners. Gustav say, now the list of them worries that one day. Then said and so the mommy be the guy talk back say, oh then they lost, then they this, let the man and sit on a house because they sit on a house. Yes, we not go get to, but Koidu the company that then go they lost is big time. Then say they look at them and then they chill so. So this one I carry it too. Then say they know the shake. So, that one then a part of the summary and waiting and plan for do. Then take on to another level. Say, una false and baseless claim against we client. When are the mommy? As we don't talk earlier, we don't carefully review the content where una put inside that letter. Properly consider your letter. Although written under the corporate name of Octia Limited, it look like a for say na personal attack. I said that here. Because the way how they come, or they how go stiff right, enough people like saying a company be the right for. It was disrespectful to the first family. Bing, bing, bing. It look like a for say na personal attack on the person where the mommy be, as simply goes beyond the remit of just alleged conduct complaint inside your letter. That is allegedly calling an illegal strike action against your company, allegedly defaming your companies, and in the process allegedly causing your company to go into care and maintenance, thereby occasioning financial loss. You take them right, crafted, and chose the wording inside that letter where you write in a manner deliberately designed for defame we client, the first lady. Beyond your original complaint concerning matters pertaining to your corporate entity. As we don't talk earlier, few example of your deliberate falsehood against we clients include your allegation inside paragraph 2 page 3 of your referred letter where you say the Sierra Leone Anti-Corruption and Institution don't investigate the mammy of your financial affairs for siphoning public and charitable funds for your own personal shopping, traveling, accommodation. And now one day ACC don't confirm say the evidence no did, bribery no did. Let's go page 4. We hope say una don't read ACC the press release. Or you, Gustav, you don't read what ACC say. May 8th, that press release with them pull. Your characterization of the nature and basis of what the ACC investigates is simply inaccurate and is deliberate, intended to defame the client. On the contrary, ACC don't deny. Say we too na talk no to true. And ACC go further for say several allegations of inter-alia tax evasion and incorrect payment of staff then benefits to NASIT by you company are still a subject of further criminal investigation. Now so back inside your letter page 6 you write legal grounds and enforcement that you go launch international asset tracing investigation targeting all assets directly or indirectly, including the one them where the fambulembu, the one the way who nominees or proxies or trust or offshore structures, and worldwide freezing orders for prevent dissipation of assets, implying without stating the evidence. Una not talk the evidence, and similarly going beyond una corporate complaint that we client have or we client may have assets held by proxies or nominees locally and abroad. So because una talk so, you are hereby put on notice that by personally attacking the first lady when our client beyond your company's corporate complaint, you have succeeded in blurring the line between your said corporate complaint and personal attacks, thus leaving you and your companies open to the legal consequence that flow from subjecting our client had an image to unwarranted national and international disrepute. Hey. Yeah. That shook me throat. Can I look like I for see? This na fall fit. if where Koidu go staff be right for Koidu, they say na open call. So wetin make this one different? Wetin make una go say this back na open call? Okay, this na 13 lawyers them. Now they write down. So 13 lawyers come together, not to open call. Okay. Where the starts them? Una try now. Low they go. The content that team una write inside una letter for say the list undignified, rude, ill-advised, and outright insult to the mommy in an office. It come out entirely from the central purport of una letter being from complaint against we client to allegedly inciting strike action against una company. None of us say always too don't talk so no more. Her client's firm instruction are that she outrightly denies all the allegation where una don't ka ib parab. You know then say all the allegation where them be right by that letter. The mommy say that fat lie not to true. He deny all. Yeah? In particular, that she did not call or initiate any strike action. He don't make any false and defamatory statement against your company. He don't misrepresent the fact regarding the unlawful and deceitful exchange rate maintained by Koidu the company in computing the salaries of workers them. He not engage in any fraudulent behavior with current and former employees of una company, and certainly he not incite any illegal conduct at your company's mining sites as una talk am by the letter. What look inside the back? You talk inside that letter say we clients the mommy not get any legal authority for make you act for the employees them and participate in discussion with una company about the employee labor claims, as she is unelected and not a member of government, nor is she a worker, a unionized worker herself for represent the workman them. What defeats such unfounded claim is the fact that our client has recorded documentary facts where proof say the top management in Sierra Leone, now in our company Koidu, was the first to have approached her for make it intervene. So that's what the mommy tell you now. If we the social media people and go and talk just now, the video where the mommy be make, where make 1, 2, 3, 4, it talks say, na the pa, na in tell her. Say you no go help you people there. I saw the mommy be tell we. Oh, okay. Then after, we then be done meet her. And the mommy left that participate by the audio. And now they be vital. For let me don't put on this say. Not so una can meet me. Now una first can approach me say for last step in. But you be saying na the pa na him tell you say na for help you cannot brother them. Okay. Anyway, now so the mommy tell the lawyers them. Say the top level management body in Sierra Leone for Koidu the company now then first be approach him for making intervene by the labor dispute inside December 2024. And una top level management become na the mommy office 4 times. And then be gonna host to the mommy 1 time. Paul the audio the way the mommy be the making not talk all this. Or sometimes be talking and me no hearing. The video the way be they make 1, 2, 3, 4. Where be they challenge them? It be just the same number I meet with them. She keeps insisting, say he meets with them, but Koidu, the company, not ever attribute, say, pass down last letter where they write, where they say privately, the mommy demand from them. We be say, be careful, say, well, if una not ever acknowledge, say, una be meet with her, how he demand from una privately? Okay. So una go na the host. Na to una be go na to the pa una go. Okay, we go na court to go no. Well, I know the. The mommy again wa ask them and say na court. Alright. But the lad they say they hope say they not go reach na court level. $50 million for paying to NRA. NRA get for take GST per the money. Goods and services tax. I go pelele. Okay. How they go, boo? And the top level management been visiting office 4 times and then gonna host 1 time. The top level management be agree on a far-reaching recommendations suggested by waiting the first lady be say for maximize the welfare and best interest of the Sierra Leonean workers them and for maintain peace and order na the mining sites. As a matter of fact, you company, you go staff, Koidu the company, be even commence implementing some of the things where they don't agree where the first lady be recommend, such as by providing for the first time a bag of rice for the impoverished workers every month, and una be provide drinking water for the one them where they underground. Una do am and the first lady be recommend this. Much will be said about these matters later. However, if una top level management consider we clients for lack legal authority for act, why make the management been do waiting is suggest? Why make you do what is suggest? And right boku no go like I be tell no go able to do all. Law can out to in the premises the last side now. And at the risk of repeating ourselves, the instruction of our clients, which are wait till we don't talk earlier about that money, but let's stay time. Okay, let me know. Then state and back. Waiting let me talk earlier. For say if for them for apologize, then them for pay that $50 million. Eh? Can you allude left? Can you allude if the man again they forget for mention that 40 pieces of diamond where he claims say loss? When them be issued, and then we get issues with large. Why the first day is not going to forget for mention the discussion? Okay. The legal steps mentioned, and that first one will be don't talk about. To not go talk about it again. I just done and I. The legal steps mentioned above are also without prejudice to the right of una company workers for institute separate proceedings locally and abroad for wetin una company do for the gross violation and abuse of the fundamental human rights. We hope for Koidu Holdings and Octia go take the necessary step for prevent national and international litigation against them. The spotlight of which will be a gross violation and abuse of the workers' the human rights in favor of maximizing profit at the said workers' the expense. Counting on your prompt cooperation in the circumstances. Yours faithfully, signed, Messrs. Tijan Cole, Yila, and Partners. Then copy the president, copy minister of mines, copy chief minister, because then say we copy them by the letter, then copy minister of finance, and then copy minister of employment and labor. Then the liquor inside file. Fambulem. Na so take reach out. So if you be the wonder, we don't arrive. Wait till you see. 50 million United States dollars. Now in the first lady they sick and for apologize. For way then defame the first lady. They want let them know say they get intention. When I mean no like. By now, after that, I say they don't sue. But all man they do your own. The one then they do for 20 million, the first lady do for 50 million. Now the word that. Must this say they also copy with on social media? Who's Fred? Welcome, sir. What you get on this one?
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple H, for talking through and showing how things are unfold regarding this ongoing saga or this ongoing problem where they go between or disputes between the first lady where they work on behalf as a native with an investment where they own place we see in native land. But it's a matter of the internal influence and sabi and the position the woman gets, at least whatever it be, we can't dispute that. The subject of itself, it is a good thing on in as a first lady to see, yes, get interest. But the thing will now become complicated. We everybody say, okay, it's not everyone, but most people say, well, why you for go, why you not for left the one the way responsible, why the ministry, or why even the executive power not go say I call, or even the mines and minerals for call the woman to sorry to call the Octea or the chrono mining because Octane are just the company where they outside offshore where they operate with on the oil we do holdings. So you know all this influence and other things and how they target this foreign investment. And we know the foreign investments wouldn't they come, they can always get all the laws they wouldn't they try for say would they follow. But most times in terms of mining, they can get areas they wouldn't can lack. The history of Koidu all this, they don't depend on one day for on and off. After every 2, 3 years, they can get an issue and they don't get even the other case with them going to McKinney, them be sit down with that case they but they end up for just wipe and scoop things under the carpet. So, but it's a matter of the challenge what judicial get, and together now with putting them where the power of outside influence again with the authority within at the ground. So now a battle between now the foreign investment powers and the powers where we get now the ground. So the first way we'll consider here, we will say there must be the area wherein if we don't get an agreement in case then here they come. But you dey look at the investment contract and the key clause that we did, that the law that we did it. The law that we did it, some of them they say no, they honor them that are the Octia company. And you remember now, if we always get that arrangement with them, we don't get in the key contract, investment contract, then we they don't get within the day. So they not they follow most of it, but with waiting then they try for do now the country with authorities, we doubt because we know they know waiting they beyond why them people are still, despite this ongoing things, they know they treat them workers them well, and they know they take care of the corporate responsibilities of trying to look after the land and which are the conditions of workers. So you draw in again the labor. You took off the recent one with a whole Bintumani or somewhere as a conference hall regarding investments, talk about people and one for can invest again in mining. And then the recent one wouldn't talk now with the labor laws then they just back them up towards now the area of mining. And we can even see brief talk with the first lady bring up and even in the first, the president himself talk of how himself now somebody with the hope, but even give himself as an example, say himself want for do that, but you know get the power for do am. So you begin to see the complication of waiting at the labor laws, the whole at the reform, and when they look to the social rights of the workers there, and how now we will fit in anything there for look into all the workers there, who will now get in areas of investment they wouldn't they can, and then the one they own a home base and the private own of places them where they go. Apart from when I own public servants that they will not get. So it's a matter of how these laws and I get for look into them and become effective. Because these are all part of the clause in the first place who now don't do the contract to them people there. So if they insist that here they go wrong, now these are the areas the owner go look. Because an example, we even see people who they work for them. Who are the mainstream media or the SLBC. We see other small places and then they complain about how the rights they're not clear in terms of how they forget them the service from the one they will then they serve. So these are the things where you look safe. These are things that are little things. And there is a time when I know they say when I just they come when I tell the people them when I will spend time and spend money and make a kind of either a symposium or now a kind of a meeting or something for talk about a certain issue when there is something major on the side. So what is the relationship and I go ask it, well, what are the relationship we for come between the labor, the laws then, and then the judicial towards the people in investment, which is their duty for let them go follow. So you see there must be somewhere where the chain work, not the work. Because it's a matter of una dey just can't talk and say, or because of one forget some sponsorship, because most times they can give a small couple say one for do this project, the mind inside, one for reform the law, one for do this. They can give a couple towards that because if you know say that then here they build una income. If una loan say una don't go get and go see where we give una this as a grant, so una go build up any areas who una feel say lack for loan una don't go get couple. Una wrap the strategies them. If una one will be concerned about people and lifestyle, social economy, we say we dey panawani because that one day will all they go towards the SDGs. For people and go feel fine and then the conditions there for all the laborers and will come in fair environment. So you begin to ask how these are going to be related. Then the question that you will ask again, if these international investors are having a lot of stronger relationship out with people that we go able to stand for them and argue out, case them where they don't win against Una as the country, then you begin the question, now what Una self body now the number of the solicitors or the lawyer the way the first lady go take, or now the know-how, because the know-how of the law, because the forum where you go talk of that foreign investment, now a big forum, when are outside investors there, when are offshore and all couple there and offshore and the deal with. If they can in a country and are just the base of what they do, for them to extract and go. So una now una forget the applicable law. Who's not applicable law, una get the lawyers that we ready for that. But this is the other big challenge again. We then get for sitting at this year, we for try we fix. Because these are all challenges that we expose areas now we will lack. Because we lack a lot of laws there. And lawyers then will not get area of expertise in mineral mining, in investment laws, in terms of key contracts, and how political risk insurance then go get for day because now then we'll go into an area of a political risk. See now a risk then they get from the politics and they get a risk from the area of the politician for letting investment contracts with them we don't sign say then we give. Then we'll say well we've been the give now because now this will be agree 1% we can take our give and then we give now a percentage to the government back. So these are all the right they will do. But because of Una don't get a contract there, Una don't get it, and then Una not can get applicable law. With the lawyers they will understand in terms of foreign investment laws there. We not able to train experts there. Now, one they will get for just try to understand the way we then will navigate the way or pass the way for get the case done because it's a matter of the compelling evidence. Is there any compelling evidence to the octare? Or is there any compelling evidence who will say this one at any point say the first lady don't do this? So these are the battles that we get for say the compelling evidence. How we not going to get and because of one, we don't ignore areas of contracts the contract the people go sign there and follow there. We will not be get strong laws there. The laws that we they're strong enough for just to be said, but they're strong enough for conviction because the one that we understand how for navigate the law then they're not there. So this is the challenge we'll get. So we'll get the area where the law itself in there in terms of the act of the minerals. When I get areas that will not clear, we always shadowy in terms of the one that would be between them mining there and the government, and then the government says now what they get in order to return use to them. But that's now a separate issue. Yeah, now the issue of una octea and the government and the citizens they're not they get a right day. So the union now they stand for say we will try for help. These are all the challenges say we get for fair people that we understand when the NTI get for happen, how government get for going to contract, then go daily as advisors, and then go able for understand which are the responsible because the state in on real responsibility, then get for no say the responsibility now for help the citizens there for let them go get because even they give their own and they say the rights wouldn't they get for say now because of the land would use or anything would they extract according to corporate tax or corporate responsibility for the give now. But if we now not able to get laws there, we will stop them here for let it not go happen again. These are the biggest challenge. But having the lawyers there and having the challenge of the outside investment now a big area because it then get always for defend the investor and claim. Then they defend the investor and claim. So who that they go defend now, we all claim. We the government they claim. The citizen forgets or the government they get. And when the government gets, now for let the citizen go profit. But not for say because they don't give the people and allow ignore. What we self get now we own. So it therefore be a balance wherein the law will apply and the procedure and proof of what una they do both sides it get for be on the table. But now all man they claim and which are the compelling evidence we don't know. The one that which not perfect the case, are they experts in terms of minerals and foreign investment, or are they aware of what thing be done they go on and how they where they go on, they do? Again, like a risk again, because then if they can invest, they know they get a settlement. But then we prefer for make a one-off for let them go continue because we know they still know what that they get. Because then go say we give one off for say let this case turn. Then we'll continue with investment. But it's a matter of how those laws, the government therefore review them and try to get infrastructure and not only infrastructure, the resource in terms of the solicitors and the lawyer them. Let we try train people that will therefore understand laws of foreign investment. That these are the biggest challenge. But the outside international battle and the internal influence as a leader or as a president or as a president in wealth, this we don't know how far this get for end. But ultimately they suspect it might just be something where then go settle back as usual and one would have go profit, like the one they will get for come mine. But if you see we get for seal and pack, then go, like a matter of knowing say they don't give up finally, but then get for way out, waiting and they get there and waiting and go forfeit, but then will continue to get. This thing get for outweigh. Oh, we'll see how they unfold. Thank you so much. We only hope see there is going to be reform and a lesson learned on the government and the authorities from this case where they go on until the end, wherein people are not going lost totally because there are lives where they now where they struggle. We'll hope for a better change. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
You're most welcome, yes, sir. Yeah.
I want to say thanks to Usfriend for your contribution today. Alpha, welcome on board, sir. Which you get for we?
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, and thank you to Super Usfriend. You know how interests me past all which you the summary where you read, NRA the your side. You say na NRA you don't firstly in case when indirectly then soon then the now fall fetch the defect. You scared me, I scared you. I didn't answer right now, but I think say for me, my major concern outside the poor workers, their interest day. Outside the poor workers, their interest day. Even the first lady in every way they write. I don't know if I'm so, but I not see the interests of the poor workers. I not see them at all. I not see one statement in the summary where talk say, okay, if what they do, what you don't say against me or whatever, now this I want, una give the workman them. Then you go tell me say, first lady stand for a workman them. But nothing like that. So let's go back to the purpose why this thing reach side they reach so hasn't been addressed. You know the address. In fact, it never from being addressed. The way we not only can do mining company or whatever, but the fact remains in general self, the way when they treat laborers. Now go back to even the Lebanese shop them. The way they treat them, we workman them. Then we brother the way they work with them. Is it right? So we entire labor laws for being reviewed. Not only for being reviewed, but for able for ensure say they get in fact special court where you get no so where you get issue with employer what they call now then you go direct. You go see the employer will begin respect the employees them. But other than this one, and then I strength that they show you, I get strength, I get lawyers, I get barrage of lawyers. And they say, oh, me, I get international experience, I get this, I get that. Now we they see so right now. But the actual true fact of the thing we make, we reach to how they reach to, has not been addressed. Will, this one they prefer not only, will not be addressed. Because one, the entire focus don't be moved off the facts when him bring this suicide would not reach so. Now na man na bone to bone, man to man, I need to go so. So for me, I feel say We for go back now the drawing board. I feel say, even when the first lady in lawyers then they write waiting and call, they not for meet that fact day. So we need for us this as a nation, not only with Koidu Holdings. The fact remains other laborers, employers are suffering elsewhere. Now I make the last time when you see me they come up, I say, wait, now anytime they for go call first lady, no, we should address the issue. And because the issue not to be addressed, after this one, other people will continue for suffer under the employers them. No matter the strength that they show themselves, if this issue not settled, they not address the main problem when are the laws them, even if it take 10, 15, 20 years down the line, our laborers will continue to suffer in the hands of employers. That's the bottom line. What make we reach here today? First lady no for know what they call that because it's in people and then they strain, then they suffer. Now make it say go support. As Koidu Holding addressed it, we land ministries them have they manned up to their responsibility. This not for me. Now this not the landing point we for take out of the NTR. Our ministries, the ministers, have they manned up. Now make I say for me, the first lady approach. Some minister not for that in position right now. To be honest with we all listeners or presenters them all. If only the first lady be able to take her this way, I think by now for this thing, not the rich side they reach so. Now you got to put them behind the president. Even if you know therefore go the the constitutional law you for go third time. But let's leave legacy. A legacy where you will be proud of. Then you know very well say they're not the work. The presidents know. Say some of their ministers, they know they deliver at all. And they will never deliver. But they are still in their position. They are still enjoying the money. Because it's not their money that they take pay them. The people then tax money, then they take pay them. And they are still in these positions. If them they work, will not they reach here. If them they deliver, will not reach here, so will not reach so. And this now make the white people, the people abroad, pass we. One thing I come for land now, when something happen, now learning points for them. Then go do research, then go do investigation. Not only the one for do and for put them on that table, no. Then go create means, then go create policies, then go create all kinds of for that thing they not repeat again. What are we doing as a nation? What are we doing as government in power? Nothing. And the laborers then go continue. So man where they don't sack now, the man where they work 15, 20 years, they're not going to get nothing at the end of the day. Or that suffer. Now you wait on that place, you not get one benefit where you come out with. So me, not to the train code, the scared whether they scared themselves for not to me concern. That poor labor guy under. That poor man we don't suffer too much. Where they cry for help, where one see changes my work. Now me concern. Because now based from them, these things spring come up. As the root problem be addressed, it is and it will be far to be addressed. Because those in authority, when the president pick them, are they better than others? I would say it's categorically clear. Say they're not better past other people. Them, but the president pick them, puts them in this position. Say no, una represent me. Una now for they talk for una people there. Or then go now they know what thing they do. I make me tell you na back say the government, hey, their hand, they tie and behind their back. Any guy we can do all this, they behave so right now. They know it's how they mass the government now in truth. They can't talk. So now I make now the first lady then they push before. They can't talk. They will never say anything. What make if you say the first lady they blast for it? Because instead they see how people and they suffer, instead they feel the pain for people there. Then the president get these people in authority, we they pay them. They can't do anything. So anything where the first lady go through or they go through right now, as a result of the president putting wrong people them in the right place. Squire pegging round holes, you will never get good things. We want to talk, oh, that's a we now the two of them you don't sign. No, even if you don't go for rephrase with them you don't sign, but you go get away we go create things the way we protect the workers there. But other than that, bruh, now they watch the fete. Me, I'm not saying this fete. I'm not saying it happen, no, but the laborers, then I'm concerned. If nine we concerned, when I join me, then we raise we voice. Koidu Holdings, when I address these people that miss you. First lady, we are still raise your voice, say they address the people that miss you. Not only the Trenko when I get to where two elephants they fete, now the grass they suffer. And now they see so. When I go perfect this no now, and the poor people then will continue for suffer day. The problem not will be addressed, they not will pay them. Then will sack them. So other losses and the poor people them. Thank you very seriously, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're always welcome, sir.
I want to say thanks to Alpha for your contribution today. Tony, welcome on board. What do you get on this one?
Kusha Kabo family, I want to say thank you to Brother Al and Brother Osfriend. Yeah, I don't want directly blame the first lady. I will indirectly blame him because I think say there was a way they for the handle that situation. They a well professional manner, way not for the escalates than what we see so. Quiet diplomacy and everything and follow-ups and everything. The blame for me, just look where Usfren and Brother Al say, blame the ministries and all this union, the Ugandan trade unionists, them Uganda that country there, because you go surprised for no say, majority of them companies then they waiting happen at Koidu Holdings, they happen at both of them companies that they both private and public. Own them, I mean international and national companies them we own. You understand? Now we take example. The labor law in a salon, if you employ somebody when a casual, after 6 months you for terminate the person. Because what he make, but majority of them we employ them what we get, especially for the foreign companies them. Then they employ you as a casual. They say, okay, we want for waiting after 6 months to go. If they investigate, if the Ministry of Labor actually they do their job well, a lot of them companies then they get staff that don't pass 1 year and then payroll. We don't know even confirm. When crime to the labor law. But what happened because of brown envelope, these people know they execute their work effectively. You understand what I mean? Plenty of their companies then they take Koidu Holdings today because Naim they come up all the time. But it's happening in majority of their companies and the way they see. Even the company the way they produce their liquor, it happen there. Me, I think say the responsibility lies in the Ministry of Labor. You understand what I mean? They should have staff that will get integrity. The problem with the face is we get staff that will not get integrity, and then the labor law of salon not in favor. You now Sierra Leone are the only place you will see expatriates come for more than 10 years. 15 years, the post is saying expatriate. And you get for members say expatriate salaries or allowance and benefits and bonuses in more than even the local staff the way they work. Just because we not get a labor law we really effective. Not that we not get them things then they. The reason why they say effective, if you go read the bylaws, you read them the policies and everything, it's there. How it's supposed to for be. But nobody know they follow because what you make. Brown envelope don't make a lot of them don't compromised. You understand where they know they do their work because once they go investigators, we can't see on a HR and see almost labor they wanna get, almost employer they wanna employ, almost permanent staff they wanna get, almost casual wanna get. And see how safety and welfare of the staff them. They know they do as soon as they go so they don't give them one small envelope. They say, hey, the party can't talk to you, this and that. Before they open the envelope, they see their all ideas and everything where they go for don't change. So until we get effective monitoring system or a Ministry of Labor Because Ministry of Labour now the central hub when are you they manage the resources of the country. Well, I mean resources of the country, human resources. Now you they make sure say they are not disadvantaged. Now you don't make sure say they're well treated. Now you they make sure say the environment where they work, safety and security is paramount. But when you get officials, them, or you get workers, then where they go, you understand what I mean? Where they go, they're not able to do their job, and then people are when you look at their salary scale, you go see that they pay union dues, but the union not they do anything for them. But who is responsible for intervene? The Ministry of Labour they are responsible for intervene, but they're not doing it. Not so today, just like when brother Alan, brother Usfred, they say, not so today, Koidu holdings, the people that don't strike now, Koidu holdings for better wage and better salary or better working conditions. That has been happening. It's like a historic problem. Over 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I mean, Koidu, they said that they work Nakono, Koidu Tong. They strike. All waiting they strike for the same thing or the cry for we already talk about. So if this system has been put in place to address some of those issues, they repeat. If I don't say when you organization or companies then say, hey, government take a positive stand. No, I mean government, the official, the way responsible appointed the Ministry of Labour, take a drastic action against companies that when they flout some of them policies and other companies then go brace up, then go no say yes. I believe in that policy where they say kill dog before dog let dog know say die day. Because if you not set precedent, you not set what's called, it is going to be business as usual. And what is happening in Sierra Leone, most or places or most ministries or agencies or department is business as usual. And so now make you find that say we cannot get any positive result for change. We'll not get anything positive for come out of them things then because we can't keep doing the same thing over and over and we expect a positive result or a different result. No, there's no way it's gonna change. You understand? So me, I think say the Minister of Labour get a responsibility for begin overhaul a lot of things. Not that they don't have it on the policy. If you call them today for Kanu press conference, they will provide all those information for you. One thing we country good at, we got everything in black and white. When it comes to the implementation, when it comes to the to monitoring of them things, then they for CC they are well implemented as a day in their documents and they no. That's where the flouts come. That's where the challenges they. Just because everybody they think about them personal self. They think about waiting and go Hamas, waiting and go get. Because if me they set me salary where they make na 5 million for months, and then we go for let's say we go Shakadas, for example, or let's say we go this for you understand, then go give with 10 million. When are we Sugu? Straight away, they're not waiting now with salary. You think so when we go there, we don't go do the right work? No. Because a lot of them not going to take it because even when you pay them well, but once you know, say people that know being compromised, you begin put penalties on them. You understand? If I now say to work could be done. So me, I just think say this for be a learning. A lot of mistakes the way they happen, a lot of things then the way they happen in our country. Not for say some people they say a lot of prayer, a lot of prayer. I mean, we all they pray. I believe say the prayer where God need now for Lord worship him and tell and thank you for where they keep we alive. But common sense, we come to common sense for manage we country resources, especially what I mean resources, human resources, where you get different departments already, then they're not to prayer. Then they God not the pan, they God not the pass, then they can because if other countries are getting it right, why we not forget our right? Just because we find us say a lot of people have been compromised. A lot of people because of their political ambition, and that's one thing where they affect you right now, Sarah Lord. A lot of people the way you see right now, we're not effective in delivering because they got political ambition. They want for either term president, they want for every term something, they want for so it make them for deter them, let them not even do their work effectively because what he make, then think say them go step on some people their toes. And if they step on certain people themselves, you need them tomorrow for letting can support you, they not go support you. So now make it fun and say a lot of those ministers, a lot of them people that they waiting at their head, then they way they put as head for execute certain things, them they cannot function well because they have a different motive. They're there for serve the people there. You understand me? I think say the whole issue about the first lady and Octia mining and their laborers and there's nothing wrong for lady first lady if they invite her for go talk. I mean, they all get their own political idea and new ideologies. I mean, say if me go there, I go try for talk to them. Say, well, not worry. I go try for Siaki liaise with the Ministry of Labor and then the authorities that were concerned, let we see how we resolve and look into una matters. I think say there was a lot of a professional way we can handle such a situation. We not go escalate because what we are seeing right now is just like we sorti happiness. Remember what the sorti happen where two person on affects. Then you run go police. Then the other people the way they say you self go police. You self go make police statement. Let know all you tomorrow. Now they see so they happen. What we see from the first lady angle is like when you tell us, you say, you self make like you don't have the rights. Let an officer tell you panic or you afraid. But that's not going to solve the situation. The problem we have to solve is how we get institution or we Ministry of Labor way for let them effective and let them take this situation as a situation where they happen majority of them companies that they within our country and go company to company try for see their safety and welfare how they are taken care of. You get certain companies and the way they go Abraham. Those workers supposed for wear goggles rather we say goggles now they eye like then glasses where they work in their factory, then this certain area, then they because of chemical and this let not spill go na air. This no, I know what it's for talk. A lot of they are not enforced. Some people will tell say they're not provider for we, but because they not get job, we all they see the situation at the country how we challenge for let people then get job. So some man get for idea. They provide them or not provide them. That person get for pay school fee for a picking. That person get for pay take care of his family. So he don't care because he knows he wants a job. So now the same problem they happen when you get companies that way by right for permanent staff after 6 months. You should either lay them off or you permanent them. No, they still keep them because what you make. They know say when they keep you as a part-time worker, but who benefits the way they know they give when a profit to them. It increase them profits because it reduce the overheads. Because if they take you a full-time staff, they go for pay nurses for you. They go for pay income tax. They go for give you medical. They go for give you other things them. So then keep you let you don't know more but some man no get government for go voice them out for because what he make it a freelance self no lost job because if you voice them out, definitely then they can't win. So who therefore make sure say companies do not take advantage over people them that the Ministry of Labor. And other nine at the head for monitor the ministry, then they let them know when I negotiate nine at the class prefect is the chief minister. And I make sometimes some people like say, oh, with the point at hand too much. You are the chief you just like when they say you're a class rep. Or you na the what's they call a class. Now you responsible for what call teacher, if teacher, no, if lecturer, no, or professor, no, now you go call, go this, go that. Now you the centerpiece. That's for like you carry the title, you they brag, you they this, you they that, and concentrate on certain things were not relevant. Now you forget you bullet point, you get things the way you get now you bought like some of who don't manage. Even with the companies that they woke up to today. You get your bullet points away you can monitor for good for follow this ministry. You know, key ministry where you know say these deliverables therefore be met. You follow up with them. How this they do? How Koidu all things they happen? How the NTR they happen? How the light business? Because you are the centerpiece. You are like the midfielder. It's not about you carrying the jersey. They the midfielder they do the job. You get for them at the job, and you come there. You get the coach or the manager where you carry reports to. But it's not happening. I make you find I say it's just business as usual, bro. And I make that's not the change. Thank you very much, Ibrahim.
Thank you very much, Tony.
You're welcome.
I want to say thanks to Tony for your contribution today. You just to join me? Well, welcome. The lawyers them for the first lady. Don't ask Koidu the company and go staff. They will be write letter the last time for pay $50 million to NRA. And they want them for pay $50 million, United States dollars. Because they want the ABC, the first lady for pay 20 million United States dollars. Well, I watch we get. And I watch 9 we dey pursue. How this get for turn out? Don't know. But don't not forget. I keep repeating, even when I start the program, I keep repeating, say, don't not forget who side this problem begin. The problem begin with the one them we go on strike. We now they not get work. They no get work. But now so if I be no, why stand the God themselves? Let them try for sort this thing out for the one them we know they can work right now. It's over 1,000 of them. Then in Akono, hey, like I be say the last time, I believe say some man don't even bucking foot pan this thing now because he not get work again. Don't take to mind. Oda don't go per drugs. And not so we want. This one they in the purview of the government of Sierra Leone. Waiting the government don't do. They don't get work right now. Then be they pay tax. And now the government don't see how the feds they go and say then reach to this summary dismissal. Waiting then don't they do. How they don't they engage them people and they will see them the last time where they go na police, na Koidu police. Who that they talk saying don't ready for die, let them kill them this and that. With this one, the first lady in lawyers them and the Gustavo, Koidu, then they go yonder. People then still do no get work. People then still do disgruntled. Eh? People then still were disgruntled. Who civil society we don't step in? Or is it because, okay, the first lady didn't go put your hand there, well, let them try it. We're talking about the welfare of these workers till then they sort this thing out. Eh? Not for just to talk about human capital development. No. Not to multically no more. Because would they see you? Now for long no go begin all other odds then I kono. These people then be don't use. Yes. Say what you may. At the end of the month then they pay them. Eh? At the end of the month then they pay them. Yes, they demanded better service. How we wish say, then be done the work, then the talks they go on simultaneously. But not to so it be. And look who's how they now. Look who's how we dey. Okay. Hopefully, common sense go prevail. Because this one way all man they try for draw drink. No, the people where the real people that are affected, they don't even depend in 2 letters how they depend the draw drink so. They know did it? Okay. Oh, if them be paid the 50 million, then the neighbor go get something for go start life. Is it 13 lawyer? Okay. On sabi sef. And 13 lawyer and they a swamp of lawyers. Issa managed to say in Sierra Leone, the Ministry of Labour is recognized as a vital institution. However, there are increasing concern regarding its effectiveness. Numerous individuals, beaucoup people don't express dissatisfaction with the ministry and apparent lack of engagement on critical labor issues Eh? Tell your man sorry again, I'm not in a way they go round. Okay. Which has prompted inquiries into the possibility of internal corruption or other underlying factors. Such perception understandably contributes to a sense of frustration and uncertainty among workmen them regarding their rights and their protection. After this, the ministry began it began talk. But after them be issue that in press release say then go follow the law, salon na a country of law and this and that and blah 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 blah. We not hear it again. The next day we see the minister na SLBC. And they be go talk we be buy 2 camera for them. Yeah. Yeah, the minister will not lie. Yeah, SLBC. Yeah, okay. You know, see the minister they lie in SLBC. Where the lady there for the Good Morning show. The lady then said that Sabi possible and they pay 600,000 years. The minister say that's a factual lie. It is factually untrue. Say nobody know the they pay 600,000. Say the lowest person where they pay now 720. I don't know if they only act surprised because me Naya, I tell you now say yes, the minimum wage na 800 leons. But the 800, the 100 way government be put pan tap, it put GST day. So the money no they reach 800. And you only find out say, oh, this person, the money of the person they get at 720. Yeah, now 720. Now for just saying at the minimum wage, I don't even know why then they say na 800. Nobody they get 800. If na minimum wage, you know they get 800 because GST they come out param. Yes, goods and services tax or pay tax or whatever tax. Yes, I think the 600,000 and then they pull tax per the 200,000 they on top there they pull tax day. So you know they get 200,000. Yeah, that pay tax, not to the GST. Must be so safe. But that small money they and they tell they go to no, the money is too okay. Well, Ministry of Finance, the one then at Labor way, NRA they all be the NRA force. They don't care. What they care for? Now for raise that money. Now NRA care for. Nothing else NRA no care for. For meet them target. Now the only thing we they want. And then target them one meet. So to begin to go with them SLRSA and EDSA. They say then they see the money say that in a part of their target. Then they want and they hold the money. Okay, for more they lock the remote. They don't open and back me I know. We hear anything, they can put press release. How then solve her? Okay. We watch this slow, see how this one go end. Yeah? We not don't get luck with all the one the working pull come out inside salon, then drag we go. Now so that last waiting I be this attorney general in name we lost in job. I be the Allah go that the court of arbitration and then drag them go England. At the end of the day we lost. Now so himself take loss in job. Well, until this not to the government. Okay, not to the government, but why the first lady said they then go pay the money to NRA? Now that guy for pay them 13 lawyer them. No, na question. Since they say for pay the $50 million to NRA, who that guy for pay the 13 million? The 13 lawyers there. Now the first lady or now the government of Sierra Leone or now the office of the first lady. So who that one for take that the individual or na the office? Alright. And a pin call. Yes, one me uncle na so you know sabi say open call. It's in a pin call. It look like say this one back na pin call like that other one there. Uh-huh. But still, it is what it is. Leo Stars. Oh, Sierra Leone. Hey, we done for today, huh? Oh, let's fair. We'll be back tomorrow. I got that pui. Don't get one sweet program before this letter come on, though. You can't bug business no more. Oh, say money eyes dip at the ball. Money eyes dip at the ball, eh? Hey, Papa God. Now, knock out all a break you want tomorrow. One do money eyes dip at the ball. Come money eyes dip at the ball. And the leader of opposition parliament say, and for fire. If I give up your position, my eyes per the ball. But wait, tomorrow. Tomorrow, tell me back. Eh? Tata. Abusi say they greet you, they say good night. Abusi say, welcome and good night. Tata, till meet back tomorrow. Wait, so Umar say the first lady go win this case? Okay. No wahala, no say by Saturday you go there. Wahala no this, Tata.